Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we've got a highly requested video, which is what's in my bag. I get this question asked multiple times a day on TikTok, so here it is. We're going to be starting off at the top of the bag with the driver. So to start things off, we've got the TSi3 driver, currently the old head in the Titleist, and a new shaft in the bag for me, which is the Ventus 5X. This is the black one, and this one was just a little bit less spinning than the Tour AD shaft. I had the orange one, got that in my freewood, but yeah, this shaft's just been performing a lot better since I put it in the bag, so it was a good change, and yeah, it's a good club. I enjoy it. So now, probably my favourite club in the bag, the trusty rusty freewood. This is the TS2, still on the old head, and this one is the Tour AD Di7X shaft, a very good shaft that I've trusted throughout the years, and one that I find hard to change from, but it was only with my driver that it started spinning up with the spin speed getting a bit quicker, but this freewood shaft is faultless. Really good shaft, really stable all the way throughout, and yeah, a club that I can't see myself changing anytime soon. So yeah, that's the freewood. And then this little baby, I said that was my favourite. This might be my favourite. This is the Titleist TMB 2-iron. And this one has got a Tour AD Di105X hybrid shaft in, and oh my god, is this club good. It is faultless. Something that I can just put down on the tee, hit something punchy, low, down the fairway. I know what it's going to do pretty much every time, and yeah, it really is a great club, and something that I find myself, if the driving freewood's not going well, I'll take this out and I'll still knock it down the fairway 270, 280. So it's yeah, it's been a great addition into my bag, and again, something that I find myself hard to change from. But yeah, all three clubs very happy with at the moment. So moving on to the irons, we have got currently the Mizuno MP20 MMC irons. These irons, same again, very good, and I love looking down at these heads. The way these heads feel, the Mizuno's, really soft off the face, and a lot of control, a lot of ball flight, you know, low, high, draw, fade, whatever I want to do with it. Workability in these clubs have just been amazing. And I'm currently rocking the KBS S-Taper 125, which is kind of in between a stiff and an X. I kind of like that lighter feel in a shaft. I don't like a club feeling too heavy. So yeah, this was something that I liked a couple of years ago when I got fitted for them, and have been pretty good. So yeah, that's all the way throughout. I've got them 9 to 4 iron. And the reason why I don't go to the pitching wedge is just because I don't like a set pitching wedge from the irons. I prefer a more bladed style wedge, something that I can hit a few more chip shots and pitch shots with. I just feel I don't have that workability with a set pitching wedge. So yeah, that's 4 to 9 iron in the Mizuno irons, which has been great. So yeah. So moving on to the wedges. We have got 45, 50 and 54 in the Mizuno T20 wedges. This was something I changed to last season. I always had Vokeys, and I thought I'd give Mizuno a go. I had the irons, so I thought I'd go for the wedges as well. And they're definitely different. They don't spin as much for me, and I just feel as though I had a little bit more control of trajectory with the Vokeys, but you know, still they're a good wedge, but just for me they weren't as controllable as the Vokeys. So definitely something I'm probably going to change this season coming up. And these had a KBS S-Taper 125 in the 45 and 50, And then in the 54 and 60, I've got a 610 wedge shaft, which just gets a bit more spin on the ball and really helps for them soft shots around the greens if you want to get a little bit of extra spin on them. So, yeah. And then the new 60 degree, this is the Titleist WEDGEWORKS T-Grind 60 degree, and this is a new one that's just come out. And the whole theory behind it is that when you open this face, it sits so nice when you put that down. So as a player that likes to open the face with a 60 degree, likes to hit a few high shots around the green, this is the perfect wedge for you. I mean, to be honest, when I'm chipping, I never really have the face square. It's always open. So when I tried this wedge, it was straight in the bag. And yeah, really good addition for me. So yeah, that's all good. Moving on to the putters. We'll start off with the Phantom first. So this is a putter I used all last season. And this is the Phantom 7.5X. And 20 gram weights in, same as my previous. I had a Futura X7M. So going to this was quite easy because it was a really similar weight, really similar look. And yeah, I mean, I like the putt. I just lost a little bit of confidence with it at the back end of last season. So moving on to the second putter, which is my first putter currently. I'm using it more than the Scotty Cameron. So this one is a Titleist Dead Centre SP203, probably born in the early 2000s, I believe. Very old putter, something I dug out the old man's bag, and yeah, I mean, I cut it down, put a nice grip on it, put some black tape around the shaft to give it that all black look, and since I've put it in, I've been holing the world. So I was holding the putter cat-handed, and now I've gone to regular grip. And just like a bladed putter was something completely different for me. I feel like I needed to switch it up and just get that confidence back in my putting again. So something that was just completely different to the old one, switch it up completely, and it's worked. I've been holding some putts. So yeah, I mean, that's the bag complete. Probably soon to change a lot of this. These clubs are all coming to about a year and a half old. So these two will be staying 100%. This one probably just a new driver head and probably a whole new set of irons and wedges. And then maybe even a new bladed putter. So we'll see what happens. But that's the bag currently. But what's inside the bag? So we have got probably the most important gadget on my golf bag, and that is the Bushnell Tour V5 shift. So on this I've got a shift button, so when it's on the black, that's the competition mode without the slope, and then the red is with the slope. So when I'm bushnelling a flag to get my distance, if I'm playing downhill, say, it will give me a yardage of what the flag is and then a yardage of what it's actually playing. So a great gadget that's awesome for practice rounds. You know, I get all my numbers. So yeah, the Bushnell's with me every single week, no matter what, it's there. I need it there. And if you haven't got one, I think you need one because they're vital. Once you've got one, you won't ever imagine your life without it. It's, yeah, I mean, every day I go to golf, I use it. So a really, really good tool and certainly a must-have. Talking of must-haves, certainly something you need for your golf bag, and that is, have you guessed it? Give you 3 more seconds to guess it while I try and get it out of my bag. 3, 2, 1. Pencils. You need pencils. 2, just in case one breaks. So yeah, pencils. Groove cleaner, pretty vital when you're out on the course got to clean your grooves. You know, don't need to be explained in depth. But yeah, keep them grooves clean, keep the spin up. And what else have we got in the bag? Lip solve, Carmex when the sun comes out, lips are cracking. And in the side pocket we have got the winter must-haves. Waterproof trousers, key. Waterproof coat, pretty important, just in case that rain starts coming down. And what else have we got in here? Snood, just in case we get really cold. Nothing else in there. Normally have the beanie hat, but that must be somewhere else. And then in this side, we have got the rain cover, pretty good for when it starts raining. Sun cream, pretty pointless this time of year, but it's in there. And then, gonna mention it, towel. Have a towel on your bag. Don't be that guy that doesn't have a towel. Then moving on to the middle pockets, tees, vital, ball markers in there as well. Gloves, gotta have gloves, plenty of them. I have currently got, how many have I got in there? 4 gloves, 5 rain glove as well. Moving on to the bottom pocket, can't talk. Golf balls, Pro V1X is what I'm using. Very good ball. I've used these all year and they've been awesome. So yeah, I can't see myself changing from Pro V1X. I tried to change to TaylorMade TP5Xs for a while, but they were just so hard. And I find with Pro V1X, I still get that soft touch around the green, and also quite like a firm feel as well. Whereas the TaylorMade one, I just felt it was too firm, no spin. So yeah, Pro V1X is the ball I need. Glasses, if you've seen me play, you will know I've got the specs. I can't see the ball down unless I've got these on, so pretty vital to have them in my bag if I want to find my golf ball. Anything else in here? I think we've got the wrench somewhere in the bottom pocket. No, not in there. We've got in this pocket, we have got the pretty important bag, this one actually. Sharpies, all different colours for your ball markings. The wrench, a must have for, you know, tournament week. It's pretty important if you want to flight that ball down with the driver, freewood. Got to have it there. Line them up, pretty important tool. And that's about it, I think. So, if you did enjoy this, please be sure to subscribe. Let me know what you want to see more of on this YouTube channel. Whether it be club reviews, course vlogs, maybe even some more golf drills, golf lessons. Let me know in the comments below. But yeah, if you did make it this far, I really appreciate your support. And yeah, be sure to like and subscribe and stay tuned.